Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Definitely.
Fantastic. So we are talking about open house mastery today and how we can, keep the lead capture and lead conversion. Apologies. So we're talking about open house mastery, lead capture and conversion. And the previous time we spoke about open houses, it is in the shift book on page 771. In Find the Motivated, in this amazing book that we have, and we've got a 7th level open house that is step by step. So it obviously starts on a Monday, the open houses, Monday until Sunday. That is the 7 days, and that's the reason there is 7 steps in it. So you can't start planning these things on a Friday. You need to plan a week ahead to make sure that you have a 7th level open house. And I think that's all mastery. Peter, you want to add something? Yeah.
I listened to a podcast yesterday about the MREA book, and the guy called Gene Arendt. He's in Austin, Texas.
Yes.
And he said if his people start at the market center,
yeah,
and listen to the figures, you want them to do 50 open houses in 60 days.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, his market center is so growing, and so a lot of money and people in that you can't believe it. So successful. 50 share houses in 60 days. That's what you expect from someone that begins at the market center.
I love that. And that is the lead generation opportunity, because there's actually an easy way for lead generation, because what are you going to do? You're going to start putting up your boards, and it tells you exactly in the shift book. It says here the very first level is a board. Put a board in front of the house.
That's
the
right.
second one, you add something else on the board that will attract, like balloons or red stickers or anything that will attract attention and attract buyers. The third one is the show house boards, and obviously we have to be considerate about the bylaws in our country, so keep that in mind. And then the fourth one is flyers. This is where you can do your circle prospecting, and myself and Peter spoke about it the other morning. So you're going to do circle prospecting. If it's a house in a street, you are going to do 5 people to the right, 5 people to the left, 10 across the street that you're going to personally invite to the show house or your open house. This is where you can take the flyers and say, you are invited. Who do you know that needs to come and view? Or perhaps you are looking to see what's happening in the market at the moment.
That's why they're saying that not all open houses are equal. Preparation wins.
Love it. Yes, prepare. And this is the 7th level to prepare. You can go into detail, page 71 in the shift book. And visitor data, it's gold. I always want to say that this equals to the database equals your data plan.
Yes.
People that you don't know yet, they are walk-ins if you prepare properly.
If you open your the house that you want to show on your portfolio, and you on the link you enter Translas and then open house and enter, you get a fantastic opportunity to collect the data of all the people that visit the open house, the emails, the telephone numbers, names, surnames, everything. You enter that, and that can go directly to a smart plan. And if he's still walking in the house, he'll get the SMS or the WhatsApp or the email saying, welcome at the show house, I'm here for you.
I love that. Maybe you can just repeat that. How do you capture that, Peter, and on which platform? Yeah, because I think that is gold, what you are just sharing right now.
Yes. If you go to your website, and you connect in your link to your property, then on the HTTP link, the address will show you with a long number. /open house, enter on your computer, and then it will pop up another screen where you can enter all the data. That's fantastic.
I hope you all heard that, because that is absolutely gold, what was just shared. That is amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And remember, the follow-up is where the money is, and if you don't have the details, you cannot actually follow up with it. Yeah, that was gold, Peter. Listen, I am contemplating this part, and you have taught me something today. So thank you for sharing that. It's really amazing. Yeah.
That's an incredible product. And then, of course, every open house can produce multiple future deals. It's not only the buyers, but you get sellers that come to the open house. Of course, buyers that wants to buy and sellers that maybe wants to sell. And you can capture all that information for future deals.
Yes, yeah, that's very great. So, and as Peter said, every open house can produce multiple future deals. And this is something, it's almost like gold landing on your lap. Use this opportunity. Get back into show houses. Get back into open houses. It's also people will get to know you. I want to share a personal story. So in 2018, I didn't have a great year in my real estate. My first year was fantastic. My second year, not so great. And then I just said, okay, I need to do something different. And I must also see what my competitors are doing in the area that I was farming at the time. And I started doing a show house 3 times a month. And it's not specifically because I sold a lot of in complexes. I did a lot of sectional titles. I chose a very busy corner in my farming area. And I made sure that I stood on that same spot every Sunday. I would arrange with 5 sellers at the time to say, all right, I am here. So if we do get buyers, can you please be available? You don't have to go out of the property and I will call you when I'm on my way with a client. That way, I managed to at least sell a property at a show. Also, it creates so much validity. So when I spoke to somebody, they said, oh, you guys are standing there in the corner. And I'm like, yes. So that is how people got to know me in my farming area. And that's how I managed to do 50 deals a year.
Yeah, that's incredible. You keep a constant whereabout and people see you every week. And there's this rhythm in the seeing of yourself in that area.
Yeah, it's brand awareness. You get validity and it's consistent. Because we were consistent, I managed to, so people that know me, and that's how we got a lot of business as well. A lot of business. And as you said earlier, Peter, a lot of sellers walked in there and said, can you please sell my property because I can see what you're doing for your current customers. Yeah. And some show days I had to get help in, then I would call somebody, some of my colleagues to say, come help me. Then I had 5 people sitting, writing OTPs at the show house under the gazebo. That's how busy it got. And that's how it actually evolved into me building a team because business was getting too much for me to handle alone.
Yeah, I think one of the key concepts is that the magic is in the follow-up speed and to make appointments and to try to make conversion.
Yes, yes. And here's something. With the right setup, scripts, and follow-up system, every open house can create multiple appointments and long-term clients. This is skillful or mastering lead capture, and fast follow-up is going to turn your visitors into a lot of opportunities. We all know the opportunities in command. It also tells you the monetary value, the probable income that you can make. If you see that monetary value, your brain, if it sees money, it reacts differently because it's a different opportunity. Yeah. Wow, this is a lot, Peter. This was good. Are we always ready for our questions that we're going to leave you all with? Any last thoughts, Peter?
We can do that. And I'm looking forward to the questions every day because that keeps me thinking. I think we tend to shy away from share houses because of many reasons, but we fabricate many of those reasons, and they are not really things that we have to shy away from. Just do it. Make the appointment and be at the show house. Also, don't set the show house and never be there. What people do these days, they advertise a show house, but they never pitch up at the house. And I think that's false advertising as well.